Breaking news tonight in Rutherford County, where a manhunt is now underway for the son of Metro Police Chief John Drake. Vergne Police say John C. Drake Jr. this afternoon shot a couple of those officers working for them after they confronted him about a stolen car. Now, one of those officers is now being treated at Vanderbilt. The other has already been treated and released. We have live team coverage tonight, beginning with Fox 17 News' Kelly Avellino, who is live in Laverne, where that manhunt is centered.
Scott, the police presence here has calmed down a bit since just a couple hours ago. If you look behind me, you could see a couple police officers in the distance. This is all surrounding the Dollar General, which is in this direction from me. It's dark, it's difficult to see, but that is where all of the chaos unfolded. Then a huge police presence, a huge army of police vehicles, and at least 7 other agencies then embarking on a manhunt looking for suspect John Drake Jr., who is considered to be armed and dangerous. Masses of police, first responders, and armored vehicles converge on the Forest Lake neighborhood, where police believe John Drake Jr. ran after allegedly opening fire on 2 officers. Laverne's police chief Chris Mays saying those officers were investigating a stolen car identified by a license plate reader camera just before 2:30 Saturday afternoon. When the officers encountered the suspect, Drake, seen in this surveillance picture, Chief Mays says an altercation broke out.
They struggled with that subject, and during that struggle, the suspect produced a handgun and fired shots.
One officer shot in the groin and in the arm, the other in the shoulder. Both were rushed to Vanderbilt Medical Center. Drake Jr., a convicted felon, was last seen heading north on Stones River Road from the Dollar General. This emergency alert is sent out for neighbors to stay inside at the time as police and helicopters search through every yard and car.
They were up and down the streets and they blocked off certain roads and certain streets, but you know, it is what it is.
He could be in anybody's backyard.
He could be, but I'm ready for it.
Some neighbors are not deterred, they say, but still on guard, as police tell me they consider the suspect armed, dangerous, and still in the area. And we know one of the wounded officers has been discharged from the hospital at this point, both serving on the Laverne Police Department for less than 3 years. I can tell you there is a whole lot of community support pouring in right now for those 2 men. I'm Kelly Avellino for Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Kelly, thank you. Tonight, Metro Police Chief John Drake going on the record about his son's suspected involvement in this shooting. The chief issued a statement saying, "I am shocked and deeply saddened to learn that my estranged son, with whom I have had very minimal contact over many years, is the suspect in this afternoon's shooting of 2 Laverne police officers." He goes on to say that my thoughts and prayers are with those 2 officers. Our live team coverage continues now with Fox 17 News' Amanda Chen, who has reaction from neighbors tonight. Amanda, what are they saying?
Scott, I am here in the Lake Forest neighborhood, and I've been here all night and have seen SWAT teams, officers searching and keeping patrol of this neighborhood. And I'll step aside. I just want to give you a glimpse of how the neighborhood feels right now. You can see it's very quiet out here, dark, eerie, with folks obviously not coming out of their homes, waiting for this all to end. Tennessee Highway Patrol troopers stopping every car in the Lake Forest neighborhood, shining flashlights in the back seat and opening trunks. It's something one neighbor who lives right behind the Dollar General shooting scene experienced. At that point, she didn't know what was going on.
Our first indication that something was really wrong was the intense amount of sirens that we heard, and they just didn't go away.
When the woman went to her back porch, she could see it all.
It was crazy. I mean, just the amount of cars there were insane. And then we started seeing the helicopters. Never seen anything like this ever.
At first, the woman was apprehensive, but once she saw how many first responders there were, and once they came and checked her backyard, she began to feel more at ease. But of course, it's still nerve-wracking.
Well, I think it would anyone, knowing, that it's dark now and you can only do so much. But they have tried so hard.
Again, the shelter in place is still in effect as this search continues. A situation just putting many of these neighbors here in this area on edge tonight.